Our next speaker reminds me of the fact that not all heroes wear capes. Some of them wear white coats. This particular individual was in Gaza not too long ago and sacrificed her time and well-being and even safety to be helping those who are in need. So please help me give a round of applause to Dr. Haleh, Sheikholeslami.
Thank you. Please. Salam alaikum. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Salam alaikum. Thank you for inviting me. I made a medical mission trip to Gaza. I entered May 1st. It was supposed to be 2 weeks, but got delayed because of the borders were closed. But honestly, it was a privilege for me to go. Some have asked why I made the decision to go. I went for 3 main reasons. One, to be of some service. I think the service that I did was, I gained more than I gave. Second was to bear witness and talk about it, just like I'm doing now. And third, for my own accountability. We've all talked about what will we say to others, to our kids, grandkids, whatever, years from now, what did we do when there was a genocide going on? And I had to do something. I couldn't just sit. So a very short summary of the mission. I found that the Palestinians are very resilient. They have strong faith. They're very smart and adaptable in the middle of this genocide. Let me give you an example. When I first arrived, I went and visited a hospital, Indonesian hospital. It's a small hospital in Rafah. And it was changed and adapted to serve as an orthopedic hospital and to serve those who had amputations. Doing physical therapy, providing necessary equipment for them. However, as time passed and the East Rafah was invaded, they had to evacuate everybody and make it into a field hospital ready to serve if any wounded needed to come in. Where I worked mostly was Tel Al Sultan Clinic. It's a primary care clinic. I'm a family physician, so I was not involved in the surgeries or amputations, but I did see a lot of infectious diseases, hepatitis A and acute diarrhea. When I first went in, the clinic was so busy. They saw over 2,000 patients a day in the primary care specialties. And I saw about 40 patients a day myself. By the time East Rafah was invaded, the borders were closed, people started to leave, and the medical staff started to leave. And by the end, there was almost less than 10 patients a day that I would see. The Rafah became, I think you guys all seen, almost 1 million people left, so it became a ghost town. But what I did was, I wanted to keep my promise of helping the Palestinians in any way I can, and that does not always mean a medical mission trip to Gaza. I think we can all be involved, and as you guys are here, be involved and aware, and hold yourself accountable in any way you can. Involved in politics, as in supporting people like Congresswomen Omar in any way, because she supports the Palestinian cause. You support through your vote, through your purchasing power, through demonstrations, through protests, whether you're a student, whether you work in your workplace, everybody can do their part in supporting the Palestinian cause. So my ending thought, when I first came back, it was difficult. I had lived for a few weeks in this different reality, a reality where I was living amongst Gazans who had to put up with drones, bombardments, who were living in unsanitary conditions. Then I come back to the Bay Area and I ask myself, which is the real reality, which is real, right? And of course, both are real. But how can we live in this reality when other people are suffering? As one news reporter asked me, was your mission accomplished? Of course not. How can the mission be accomplished? Only after we have permanent ceasefire, only after we see a rebuilding of lives in Gaza, only after Palestinian people are free and have the basic human rights and dignity, maybe our mission will be accomplished. Thank you so much.